Welcome everyone to round 9 of IOR Season 2. We are here today at Canada. We see that the weather looks a bit dark today. Maybe we could see a bit of rain coming even. Very interesting track, this Canada one. We have very tricky corners as the Wall of Champions at the final corner. So we come from a very crazy race last week at Baku, which Stanley got his first ever win at IOR, was the best driver surviving at a very chaotic race. And today we are at Canada, not so chaotic track, but also not the easiest one. Walls are a bit close to the track, so it may be drivers will have to be careful with that too. So drivers have already started to go out of the pit lane. The driver who is leading the field now is the AlphaTauri driver Marusura, who unfortunately DNF'd on last weekend at Baku. Actually only 6 drivers completed that race. After him follows Cinamo, who will definitely want revenge today after losing a possible win last week because of crashing on his own on the castle section, where he could have fighted against Stanley for that P1. Finally didn't happen. So today he will definitely be trying to get his revenge. Marusura now about to start his flying lap. We are going to compare his time and his teammates' time. Finishing sector 1, Marusura will do a 19.2. Now we're going with Cinamo. He will do a 19.3, 1/10 lower than what his teammate has just done. So at the moment Marusura defeating his teammate by 1/10. After him follow both Mercedes drivers, both on medium tires at the moment. So not sure if they'll try to go for an alternative strategy or they're just trying to do a warm-up lap with those tires. Thales actually is last season pole sitter here, so I'm expecting him to get a very good result today at qualifying and at race 2. He got pole here last season, as I just said, so he may be fighting for it today too. Marusura now goes into first place, 1:8.7. Now Cinamo defeats Marusura at the end by 1/10. 1:8.6. Thales into third place and Jane into fourth, but Thales with medium tires only 3/10 lower than Cinamo, so he definitely would have much more pace on softs. As I said, this guy got pole position last season here. Now Atom Kev and Biolo both defeat Jane, who is on medium tires now. Locked Machine a very slow lap time compared to the others. Slippery Cucumber, they're going out of the pit lane. He's probably the favorite candidate today to get pole position. Baraka Cup is still with the pedal problems. He still is racing on controller today, so we can't ask much for him. His job will be to try to save all the points possible. There he goes into the wall. Yeah, definitely not good for Baraka Cup, who's now leading the championship by 8 points, but has that disadvantage of not having his pedal, so he is not at full strength today, nor he was at last weekend. So the favorite to take pole position today is Slippery Cucumber. Virtuoso is not here today, so if he had another candidate, which we know is the only driver who has been able to defeat Baraka and Cucumber in normal conditions at qualifying, since he's not here today, Cucumber is definitely the favorite to take pole position. But we can't discard at all the other drivers, who are definitely fast, just at the moment not being able to defeat Cockenberg at qualifying, but that may change today. Dino now goes into first place by 1/10 only in front of what Cinnamo had done previously. So Dino is now leading in front of both AlphaTauri drivers. Then Secret Dundee, great by him. He's been improving a lot on the last races. He's into P4. And Thales has now finally gone into the soft tires. So there we are about to see the real strength Thales has at this track. We are going now on board with Slippery Cockenberg, who got a purple sector 2. As I said, this guy is very fast at taking pole position, same as Baraka Cup. Losing a bit the rear there, but into the finish line, and yes, he gets P1. As I was saying, very fast driver, 1:8.1. Provisional pole for Slippery Cockenberg now. Just hope he doesn't go into wet tires on the race if there is no rain. And Checo's still to do a flying lap. This guy is also very fast. He was very close to defeating Baraka Cup at pole position for the Chinese Grand Prix. Only 1/10 behind him, so yeah, he's a very fast driver. We're about to see his pace today too. There goes Thales, about to start his flying lap behind both AlphaTauri drivers. We are gonna go on board with Thales, another candidate to defeat Slippery Cockenberg today. Oh, and he gets his lap time invalidated very quickly there. So he still may have another chance later. Yeah, he got his lap time invalidated at turn 1. And Jane is also on a flying lap at the moment. His teammate on Mercedes. Mercedes being very unlucky on the last races. But today they may have a good fight back. Jane with purple sector 2, but it's only improving 4/10, so it's not real, that purple sector. But he's 4/10 faster than his previous lap time. Still to complete the final sector, they're going to that very tricky corner at the Wall of Champions. Doing it very good there, avoiding the corner cut. He's gonna cross the finish line. It's going to be 1:8.8 behind both AlphaTauri drivers. In front of Secret Dundee by 1/10. Marusura now in front of Cinnamo, but Cinnamo now improves and is only 1/10 behind Slippery Cockenberg. So this guy also has very good pace, looks like. LDA Chekhov missing by only some thousandths of a second behind Marusura. So at the moment, from first place to 10th place, less than a second, as usually seen on this league. Baraka Cup still has not done a lap, not being able to do so because of the unfortunate pedal problems. Stanley and Thales still with medium tires. We're gonna follow Stanley now, who is still on medium, so yeah, he's probably looking for an alternative strategy there. Following now Secret Dundee, who is improving his lap time by 2/10 if I'm not wrong. Into the finish line, and it will be Into 4th place, P4 for Secret Dundee. This guy has really improved a lot recently. He's only 3 tenths behind provisional pole sitter now, Slippery Cucumber. Has defeated fast guys as Marusura, as Checos, as Jane. Here we are again on board with Thales, who's still to do a flying lap with those soft tires. There he goes into the final corner to start his flying lap. Now he takes correctly corner 1, not cutting it as last time. Very close to corner cut there, and he's improving 2 tenths his previous lap time, which he did on those medium tires. Improving 4 tenths now, but still not enough to defeat Cucumber's time. And Biallo now has improved into 7th place, only 4 tenths behind Slippery Cucumber. Now Thales going to take final corner there, very fast, and avoiding the corner cut. What time will he do now? Thales goes 5th fastest, 3 tenths, almost 4 tenths behind Slippery Cucumber now. Now it's still 12th place, that drivers are on less than a second. Now we are going to follow Dino Bino Bambino, who's also looking for a very good result today at qualifying. Not improving a lot his previous lap time. He's 3rd at the moment, but that will not be enough to defeat Cinnamo and Slippery Cucumber. So yeah, most probably Dino Bino Bambino is going to keep that 3rd place. Oh, and now he goes into the wall there. Improves minimum amount of time. Not great improvement, but every 1,000 counts here. And Jane, who also needs to get a better lap time, about to start his flying lap. We are going to be following him now. Oh, and Checo's now into 3rd place. 2 tenths behind the Slippery Cucumber. Finishing sector 2, Jane is improving almost 3 times his previous time. That would place him, it could place him behind his teammate Thales, or even in front. If he pushes a bit more, he can even get P4, because very close between 4th and... yeah, those places very close together, but he loses a bit of car there, but now into the finish line. And it's going to... oh, and P1 for Jane! P1 for Jane at the moment. It's provisional pole for Jane now. We haven't seen this performance by him in all this season. And now he surprises everyone with getting that P1. Only 20 thousandths of a second in front of Slippery Cucumber. But it could finally be a pole position for Jane today. And his luck may start to change today, starting by this. But Cucumber is also very fast. He'll definitely go for another one. But Jane will still have more time to go for another 1-2. So it's starting to get very interesting this qualifying session. Almost every driver now is on less than a second. Very close from first place to 17th, 1.3 seconds of difference. Very close how this qualifying is turning now. So Jane now, new candidate to get pole position today, added to Slippery Cucumber and Cinnamo, who showed to be the drivers with the top three drivers who are showing more pace at the moment. Jane is DNF the race now, so he won't have another chance. But at least he is positioned in P1 at the moment, so his hopes are that Cinnamo and Slippery Cucumber nor any other driver are able to improve that. Slippery Cucumber still to come out of the pit lane. Cinnamo now about to start his flying lap. LBA Chocos has already done so. This will be the final shot. They will have 4 pole position today. So who's finally going to be on pole now? We are going to follow LBA Chocos. I think he's the driver leading the field now. Secret Dundee is still on his warm-up lap. LBA Chocos not improving sector 1. 20 thousandths lower, so it's actually his same time. He did. We have to follow him through sector 2. Behind him comes Slippery Cucumber, but Cucumber is in his warm-up lap. And LBA Chocos not being able to improve there on sector 2-2. He is doing almost the same time he did previously. Into the final corners, if he gets this well, we'll see what result he does. It's only 2 tenths behind Jane, and LBA Chocos goes, improves, but only misses by 3 thousandths of a second with Cinnamo for that P3. And Cinnamo is now going to finish his flying lap into the last corner. We'll see if he gets that well. He does, I think so. Missing a bit there, and now crossing into the finish line and improves, but misses by only 72nd thousandths of a second. Going now with Secret Dundee, who is also improving now, but only by minimal distance, in minimal time. The final corner for him, and he got his flying lap invalidated there. And Slippery Cucumber has got his lap invalidated, so it's going to be finally Jane who will be on pole position today. Finally, after a long time, after the Vietnamese Grand Prix, we finally have a new pole sitter, the 4th pole sitter of the season, and it's Jane who is at pole position today and will be fighting for his first win of the season. Jane is on pole position today, followed by Slippery Cucumber, who misses only by 20 thousandths of a second. Then Cinnamo on third with only 67 thousandths of a second. Checos 1 tenth behind, Dino 3 tenths behind, Secret Dundee almost 4 tenths, Thales 4 tenths behind. Stanley finally decided to go on those soft tires, also 4 tenths. And Marusura also 4 tenths behind, Bialo the same, Atom Kev 5 tenths behind. It's very close qualifying, which we have seen today. 1.3 seconds of difference between P1 and P17. Barakakap hasn't done a lap. So finally we are about to start the race, and again looks we are having clear weather, so it's not going to be the first race with rain of the season, this one also. We have very interesting fight for the lead of the race. We'll see if Cucumber doesn't make a mistake this time. He's been making a lot of mistakes recently. We also have to see Jane and Cinnamo, what will they do now, and also strategy is going to be important, very important here. By the way, I have to say I'm missing Checo's fans today on the commentaries. So if you are there, I would like you to say hello. I'm always very happy to answer your questions. Now going to check the tire strategy of the people out of the top 10. Atom Kev, Gustavo are on the soft tires. Bial and Atom Kev now have made contact and both are disqualified from the formation lap. Unfortunately, they will have to start the race with a bit of cold tires. Well, Atom Kev, Gustavo, Lux Machine and Joseph Besley are on soft tires. Then Tuntu, Equasar, Max and Barakap on the medium tires. So that makes it 4 people on softs and 4 people on mediums of the out of the top 10 guys. Drivers are now going to take their spots on the grid to finally start this Canadian Grand Prix. As we've seen in qualifying, pace is very equal here, so we'll see a lot of people challenging for the win today. Jane is starting on pole position, second is Slippery Cucumber, who is going to be first after turn 1. Jane has the corner to his left, so this benefits him. But now lights are about to come out. Lights out and away we go. Janet does get a good start, goes quickly to cover there, and Cinema is now in front of Slippery Cucumber, but no, Cucumber covers very good by the inside, and Dino Vino Bambino is in front of LBA Checos now. Cinema is going to try to go for another attack on Slippery Cucumber, but no, he can't. Dino Vino Bambino overtaking LBA Checos and Thales has done the same, and overtaking Secret Dundee also. Looks a very clean start at the moment, and Jane is already pulling away 1 second in front of Slippery Cucumber. He lost a lot of time with the battle between him and Cinnamo. Dino trying to follow the train there. Marusura's fallen a lot on the field. What's happened to Marusura? He's gone off the track there, but not sure if he has wing damage or not. Baraka still on the final places, and he goes for a very aggressive dive among Marusura, but very good move done there by Baraka Cup to gain a place on Marusura, who unfortunately had a terrible start. Jan is now going to cross the line to end lap 1 as the race leader, still 1 second in front of Slippery Cucumber. Cinnamo is very close to Cucumber there, and LBA Checos now attacking Thales, gets in front of him. LBA Checos regains his place, now going on board with Thales, not being able to fight back against Checos there. The difference between Jane and Slippery Cucumber, 7 tenths now, same as between Cinnamo and Cucumber. ERS management, they're not trying to push hard at the moment, just trying to keep the pace. Dino Vino Bambino tries to push a bit there, but not so much. They built a minimal gap between them and LBA Checos, who is 1.1 second behind. Is going to be attacked by Thales. Then Secret Dundee follows the train, and Stanley too. So now if LBA Checos can catch with Dino Vino Bambino, it will be a very big train, the one we will be having. Actually, everyone is on less than a second at the moment, except LBA Checos, who's 1.2 behind Dino Vino Bambino. Equasar has already taken 1 penalty there. And Jane has lost a bit of distance with Slippery Cucumber, just on minimal tenths. It's into 4 tenths now, the difference. ERS management keeps being the same. Now Slippery Cucumber is going to have his first chance to finally attack Jane for that P1. Cinnamo also has chances now, but Slippery Cucumber has Jane's DRS to defend. LBA Checos now keeps losing pace with the top 4 drivers at the moment, and Cinnamo's now very close to Slippery Cucumber there. He can try to go for a move at any moment, but as I said, Cucumber has that DRS of Jane to defend. So most probably Cinnamo is just going to try to keep the pace there. On board with Slippery Cucumber, trying to go for a move on Jane, deploying a bit of his ERS there. He's very close now. He'll try to go for the move now. No, he's not. Doesn't go for the move, and Dino Vino Bambino's lost a bit of pace there now. Thales and LBA Checos gonna be fighting there, but now Dino Vino Bambino catches again the train. Now Atom Kev and Gustavo seems to have been having a very hard fight there. Atom Kev's already lost 2.1 seconds to Stanley. Slippery Cucumber again not trying to attack, and Cinnamo does, is getting very close always to Slippery Cucumber. Dino Vino Bambino is, and Cinnamo asks his back of Cucumber. He may even try to go for a dive bomb there, but he doesn't do so. Not tries to go for a dive bomb. And Cinnamo saving a lot of ERS there. He has actually full ERS now, while Cucumber and Jane have already deployed a lot, so this is helping Cinnamo greatly, having Jane and Cucumber fighting in front of him. Oh, and Jane loses a bit of car there, but nothing happens thankfully. Gustavo's left the session there. Don't know what's happened with him. Gonna miss this interesting part of the race, but I have to send him an invite now. There we can see it's Jane still leading in front of Cucumber and Cinnamo. Don't know what happened to Gustavo, but I've already sent an invite to him. Janitor locks a lot his tires there. Cucumber still putting the pressure, and Cinnamon still saving his ERS. Slippery Cucumber always getting... not being able to overtake Johnny. Johnny again going into the grass there. Thales keeps the fight between him and LBA Checos. Oh, and Dundee is into last place as he stopped. Yes, he has. Not sure if there was an accident involved there, or he's trying to go for a very massive undercut. No, he's losing a lot of time there on the pit lane. Not sure what's happened to Secret Dundee there. Joseph Besley also decides to pit. And Slippery Cucumber loses a bit of car there, I think. Not sure if it was a glitch of the game or not. Top three are getting very close to each other. And finally, LBA Checos has catched the pace with Dino Vino Bambino, so we are now having a 6-car train since for some reason Stanley has lost 2.4 seconds to Thales. So we have a 6-car train at the moment. 2 of those 6 are teammates. Oh, we have a yellow flag on Sector 1. What's happened there? It's LBA Checos. Something happened with LBA Checos there. LBA Checos got wing damage there. Very hard accident gone on there. We missed what happened there. But LBA Checos definitely not going to be happy with this one. Not sure if he had contact with someone. Stanley also has spun and is into the wall now. Broken wing for Stanley, and it's race ruin at the moment if no safety car comes out for LBA Checos and for Stanley. Both drivers who always are at the pace. And Cinnamon's now very close to Slippery Cucumber going around the outside. Cinnamon's going to take P2. Great move done by Cinnamon there. Cinnamon takes second of the race and now is going to try to go to attack Jane. He had to deploy some ERS there to overtake Slippery Cucumber obviously. But he still has some more ERS than what Jane has. LBA Checos and Stanley now into the pit lane. Unfortunate for them, they only have to hope for a safety car that could save them. Baraka up into P11 now. He's doing a great job, even not having full strength at the moment. So now with Cinnamon going on the move for Jane. Looks he's getting very close. Yeah, Cinnamon's very close to Jane now, and he has more ERS, but Jane can also try to defend, but doesn't have DRS Jane to defend, but he was covering Cucumber very good. Cinnamon's not trying to go for a move there, saving his ERS maybe for the next race. Jane pits now, gonna try to defend from an undercut, and Cinnamon goes a bit to the wall there. Not sure if he got some wing damage. No, at least by what it's seen there, looks he didn't get any wing damage. Jane goes to cover the undercut there. Jane is already out of the pit lane on those medium tires. Slippery Cucumber out of the pit lane too. On mediums also, and Dino has done the same. Thales and Cinnamon have stayed out. Oh, we have a yellow flag on Sector 1. What is it this time? Green flag again. Cinnamos now leading the race, 2.5 seconds in front of Thales. Again, these two together on P1 and P2. We remember the fight between these guys on both races before the season started, on the New Year Grand Prix and on the practice race. And Cinnamos staying out on those soft tires, so he feels confident there. Thales is into the pit lane now. He's going for an undercut, going to be on medium tires also. Where is Thales going to come out? Stingmate and Slippery Cucumber are going to be out at any moment there. Definitely going to be behind both of them. Going out of the pit lane goes Thales. And Thales is 2.6 seconds behind the Slippery Cucumber. Cinnamos now leading the race by 10 seconds, and the difference between him and Jane are 14.5 seconds. So Jane is definitely going to be in front when Cinnamo pits, but not sure what strategy actually is Cinnamo thinking on now. And Jane and Slippery Cucumber are going to meet traffic now. So Cinnamo may have had this in mind also. So this transforms Cinnamo in the favorite to win the race, maybe. Well, not sure, we'll have to see. Thales 2.8 seconds behind. Oh, and Dino Bino Bambino is very behind. Not sure what happened with Dino there, but he's lost to Thales on the pit stop. Bialo is into the pit lane now, and he got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, and Marusura, this is perfect for... Oh, and they made a bit of contact there, but thankfully I think nothing happened for Jane. Oh, and Cinnamo spun. I think Cinnamo spun. Yeah, Cinnamo is into the wall there. Mistake by Cinnamo, so this destroys completely his chances of winning the race today. Marusura tried to work a bit there for him, but not able to do so. Yeah, this is 2 consecutive races in which Cinnamo makes a mistake. He made a mistake on Baku last week, and does a mistake today too on Canada. It's definitely not good at all for Cinnamo. And Thales gets a 3-second time penalty there. Jane very aggressive, overtaking Max there. Jane is into P2 of the race now, and only 2... Gustavo's the end of the race finally on the pit lane, as it should be. He disconnected for some reason, and now it's the fight between Jane and Slippery Cucumber, but now Cucumber gets a 3-second time penalty. Jane has DRS to defend. There was very close, and Cinnamo's definitely not going to be happy with this one. He on his own made a mistake there, which completely at the moment has destroyed his chances of going for a win today. Thales is 2.1 seconds behind the Slippery Cucumber, who's very close to Jane. Slippery Cucumber, very aggressive, go for the move there, and Slippery Cucumber gets P1. With that penalty, the only thing Jane can expect is, but now Jane is going to have a counter-attack on Cucumber. Getting DRS, but Cucumber also has DRS with Equasar. They are finally going to lap him, and Thales is getting closer to these guys too. So now if Jane can keep the pace with Slippery Cucumber, Cucumber going for the move on Equasar. Equasar not able to defend much there. Now Jane is going to try to go for a move on Equasar too. This played perfectly for Slippery Cucumber. Cinnamo's mistake and all the traffic played perfect for Cucumber to take P1 at home race today. Now Jane is going to try to go for a move on Equasar, not going to cost him so much. Dino Bino Bambino into 6th place, and Barakab still not having stopped. There goes Jane, easy move done by him. Now his job is try to catch Slippery Cucumber If he wants that win of the race, he can't let Cucumber go away more than 3 seconds. Thales now also going to have a shot on Equasar. So this may be a double podium for the Mercedes drivers today. Still more than halfway to go on this race. Thales into third of the race now behind his teammate Jane. It may be double podium for Mercedes today. Even if they are not able to win this race and defeat Cucumber, double podium is completely decent for these guys. But still long way to go. They are still going to stop once again. And that may be an undercut chance for Jane or for Thales to go for that win of the race. Even get a 1-2, why not? Dino Pino Bambino, who is virtually on P4 now because Equasar and Max still to pit, Baraka Cup also still to pit. On board with Dino Vito Bambino, now makes the move on Max. Into P5 goes Dino Vino Bambino there. And Thales getting closer to his teammate Jane, so we could see even teamwork here. If Thales has more pace than Jane, but not sure if Thales could be able to catch Slippery Cucumber. Slippery Cucumber has been shown to be faster than Thales on the last races. But here is a very interesting one. Mercedes 2-3. They can decide plenty of strategies that they can try. Jane goes a bit to the dirt there. And yeah, Jane lets Thales by. Thinks he thought that Thales had better pace than him, and he's letting him go to fight Cucumber to see if he can maybe catch him. So it's now most probably going to be the fight for the win between Thales, Jane, and Slippery Cucumber. And Thales now 2.4 seconds behind Cucumber. If he has the pace, he may even catch Cucumber. But we have to see. Slippery Cucumber. Oh, and Jane's lost a bit of pace there with Thales. Is 1.4. Don't know what happened there with Jane. Lost a lot of pace there. But chances will come when the second pit stops, when it's time to stop once again. Thales and Slippery Cucumber both with 3-second time penalties. Mercedes versus Red Bull. Similar thing to what we see on real life recently. Oh, and Cinnamo, I think he now even has wing damage. Definitely maybe lost concentration after his mistake that took him away the chances of fighting for this win today. So we can see now the fight on track between Dino Vino Bambino and Equasar. Equasar still to stop, but Dino still has to overtake him to finally be comfortable on that P4, which at the moment seems very difficult. He will lose. There is Dino waiting a bit there to make the move finally on Equasar, but easy move by him, much fresher tires. Secret Dundee also looks going to make a move on Max. Max still hasn't stopped. There goes Equasar into the pit lane. Atom keeps DNF the race, but he does in the pit lane, so no safety car is going to come out because of this. And Secret Dundee may now be looking for his best ever result at IOR with a P5. He's looking very strong at the moment, but he gets another penalty there. Oh, and he loses a bit the car, but nothing else happens. Thales gets another 3-second penalty, which makes more complicated now the Mercedes situation. LBA Checo fighting against Bialo there. So yeah, we don't have much fights at track at the moment, but this is one of them. LBA Checos against Bialo for that P8. DRS open for LBA Checos, but doesn't have ERS to attack Bialo. Cinema also getting close to Max, but Cinema's driving with wing damage. And Jana has lost a lot of pace with Thales there, so Thales definitely looks to be going faster at the moment. But also Jana has almost full ERS, so he may be saving. And that may explain why he's not going fast at the moment. Difference with the leader is almost 6 seconds from Janet to Slippery Cucumber. So what Mercedes could try maybe is try to go with an undercut with Thales. Then Thales could try to stop Cucumber, and this allows Janet to close in. So Janet with no penalties, even if he's not able to overtake, may win the race. That may be an interesting Mercedes strategy we could see, but not sure what may happen. All our speculations. Dino is 8 seconds behind Janet. And Secret on the 8 seconds behind Dino Bino Bambino. Cinamo is 1.9 behind Secret Dundee, and Bialo and Checos keep their fight. Equasar is out there with soft tires, and Slippery Cucumber gets now another 3-second time penalty. So this now pairs the things. It's now Slippery Cucumber and Thales who both have 6-second time penalties. And actually with this result, if race ended like this, Janet would be the winner because he's in 5.7 seconds behind Slippery Cucumber. So this starts to get more interesting every lap that counts. Penalties are very important at Canada. It's a track where it's very easy to get them. And Janet is being very good at avoiding them, not getting even one at the moment. Dino keeps losing pace there. He's 14 seconds behind the lead of the race. Equasar, who's definitely flying compared to LBA Checos, who has very old tires. Equasar on those softs gets in front of LBA Checos. LBA Checos is into the pit lane. Not sure if he maybe got any wing damage there. After a great race last weekend for Stanley, today has not been his day with a very strong accident at the first laps. He's 10th at the moment. Marusura also not a good race for him. Hasn't been a good race for him last weekend also. Cinema again making a mistake. And Cucumber hasn't made a mistake at this race at all. Well, it's his home race, so yeah, very good to see a clean fight at track and not see Cucumber making mistakes as last week going on those wet tires. And Slippery Cucumber is into the pit lane now. So he is trying to go now to cover for an undercut. Thales follows him and Jane stays out. Jane has stayed out to keep the lead of the race. Slippery Cucumber and Thales both come out of the pit lane. Dino Bino Bambino also pits. So starts to get very interesting now. Jane 10 seconds in front of Slippery Cucumber. And there are 13 more laps to go. Secret Dundee also is into the pit lane now. And we have a very interesting fight there. Dino Vino Bambino, he has to be very careful. Oh, yellow flag on sector 3. It is, what's happened now? It's Joseph Besley, I think. No, not sure what went on there, but... And we have a very crazy fight there. Dino Vino Bambino trying to win position the faster he can. Thankfully he has been able to avoid damage. Didn't got any because of that. 7/10 behind Equasar, and he can easily take now that P5. Cinamo is on those hard tires at the moment. So he's definitely staying on track, but he has wing damage. So maybe Jane is looking for taking those mediums to the end, maybe. I think that would be very aggressive strategy by him. But the more realistic strategy I may be thinking about is he trying to extend those mediums some more laps so he can go on the softs on the final laps. But Cucumber is closing very fast, he's only 8 seconds behind. Or the other one would be that he's just trying to sacrifice himself to cover Cucumber for Thales, but I really don't think he needs to do that. He has been fighting for the race, fighting for the win of the race, so we finally will see what decision is the one Jane is taking, what strategy is he on, what is he thinking about doing now. Dino Vino Bambino finally overtaken Equasar, and now behind Cinamo only 3.2 seconds. And Cinamo with that wing damage, probably not much he can do. .5 the difference between Jane and Slippery Cucumber, who has stayed out. Not pitted at the moment. I'm really not sure if he's trying to stay out to go for soft, or he just trying to go to the end on those tires, maybe. So finally looks going to look at the back of the field. Marusura and Stanley have recovered a bit there. Marusura is going to attack Bialo for that P7 of the race. Stanley is just behind, but with much older tires. 5.6 the difference between Jane and Slippery Cucumber. 5.7 now. Tuntus DNF the race there, safety car there, Tuntus DNF the race, and this plays perfectly for Jane, who now has a free pit stop for those soft tires and can take the win today. This has finally, Jane's luck has changed. And this also helps Cinamo, who now can repair his wing and go for, well, he has decided to go for medium tires. I think he could have gone for soft. Stanley is also changing tires, and this saves many people there. Jane is going to be at the pit lane at any moment now. This has played perfectly for him. Everyone's gone into the pit lane now. And it's going to be enough amount of distance for Jane, Cucumber and Thales, the three of them, to pit and not lose their places, because Dino Bino Bambino is 30 seconds behind. but this has completely changed the race. We may see a completely alternative end of this Grand Prix. Gianni goes there into soft tires. There goes Slippery Cucumber into the pit lane going for softs too. And Thales now going to be on soft too, definitely. So this changed the race completely, and now Gianni, even if he's not able, even if Cucumber or Thales even overtake him, he has the advantage of not having any penalties, while both of them have 6-second time penalties. Dino Vino Bambino also has 6-second time penalties. This also helps in LBA Checos, who also doesn't have any penalties. This may make him go up a lot of places. So yeah, this safety car definitely has saved a lot of people today. Slippery, Cucumber, Thales, and Dino, the three of them on equal conditions. Gianni, with no penalties, the favorite to win this race now. Finally, his bad luck may have finally ended. It may finally be his first win of the season, and it can also be a double podium for Mercedes, and why not a 1-2 for these guys. Gianni and Thales, P1 and P2 could be if Thales managed to overtake Slippery Cucumber, or even if Cucumber just gets one more penalty. But now they can play plenty of team strategies. So safety car most probably is going to stay one more lap, yeah, because there are still a lot of drivers who have to catch the pace with the safety car. So this is playing perfectly for Gianni now. Took the right decision in staying out. Don't know what was the original strategy. But finally, luck helped him. Safety car came out, and he is into P1 of the race. Not sure if safety car is going to go out on this lap, because we still are missing Lux Machine to catch the pace with the safety car. He's very far behind. So we'll see. Also Barakup is also to catch the pace with the safety car, but it's almost there. He's almost there. Almost to catch the pace. So no announcement at the moment. So yeah, look, safety car is staying out one more lap. Again, playing perfectly for Gianni. He's going to have 7 laps. There are going to be 7 laps remaining on this race. And I am also have to say I'm very happy that we only have 3 DNFs today. We had much more DNFs on the last races. Today it's only a total of 3 DNFs. So people definitely, I saw there were accidents, but definitely it has gone much more cleaner. So yeah, definitely safety car is going out on this lap. It's impossible it's staying one more lap. Yeah, there it is, the announcement. Safety car is going out on this lap. Jane is going to relaunch the race now. He's gonna have to defend from Slippery Cucumber on the remaining laps. But he did it very well on the first lap of the race. So he can do it again. DRS is going to be enabled in 2 more laps. So everything is playing perfectly for Jane to finally get his first win of the season. Drivers warming up their tires. Jane is going to relaunch the race at any moment. Not doing still keeping everyone behind there. Not gonna relaunch the race. There it goes, race relaunch, and Thales gets a very good look at Slippery Cucumber. Thales gets the move done in front of Cucumber. Thales is into P2, and this is most perfectly done for Mercedes. Mercedes has placed both of their drivers into P1 and P2. Now everything they had to do is keep Cucumber behind, and they have a 1-2 for them for today. There were some accidents at the back, not sure what actually happened. But there was wing damage seen there. Perfect for Jane, perfect for Thales. Not sure who was the one who got the damage there at the back. Oh, Slippery Cucumber now very close to Thales. He's trying to have another shot at him, but Thales is going to defend Jane there, Cucumber there, to help his teammate Jane to take finally the win of the race. LVA Checos is into the pit lane, and he was the driver, unfortunate driver. Virtual safety car now. Checos DNF the race. Again, helping Jane and Thales get their 1-2. Everything is playing perfect for them. Oh, and Slippery Cucumber now gets a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Dino. I didn't see what happened. Dino doesn't have any wing damage, as I'm seeing there. That penalty most probably going to be removed anyway. Now thinking about maybe even Dino could have a shot at Slippery Cucumber. Can Dino even try to overtake Cucumber now? And virtual safety car still not ending. Okay, race relaunch. Thales keeping Cucumber behind very well there. DRS finally is enabled now. Mercedes playing their cars perfectly. And Equasar is doing a great race today in front of his teammate Stanley. He is into P5 at the moment. That would be his best ever result at IOR. And Dino Pino Bambino is a bit close to Slippery Cucumber now. Not so much. Similar amount of ERS. Cucumber trying to fight back for that P2, but Thales is defending very well. He has the advantage of Jane's DRS. So, well, this is the fight at track we have now. Battle for P1 between Janet, Thales, Cucumber, and Dino Vino Bambino. And Equasar is doing very good, keeping the pace with them. Even Cinnamos keeping the pace with them. Cinnamos now having a look at Equasar. Very, very close, Cinnamo to Equasar. Going to be an easy move, it looks like, round the outside. But not so much. Equasar, I think, also has DRS to defend. But that's the move down for Cinnamo, who is into P5 now. P5 for Cinnamo, now going to try to attack Dino Vino Bambino. Slippery Cucumber not able to overtake Thales now. It's 1-2 for Mercedes at the moment. 3 more laps to go to finish this Canadian Grand Prix. Yellow flag on Sector 1, and it's Bialo. Looks like, yeah, it was Bialo. And Cinnamos now close into Dino. How are the penalties? But Cinnamo has 6-second time penalty. Dino has 6-second time penalty, so they are on equal conditions. Oh, Dino waving a bit there. Oh, that looked a bit dangerous for a moment, but Cinnamo is through now. Into P4 goes Cinnamo. Yeah, it seemed a bit dangerous there what happened. And Cinnamo's back at the front again. Now Cinnamo's going to definitely what could have been without his mistake. He's into P4 again now. Now going to try to go for Cucumber. He overtakes Slippery Cucumber on the first lap. He's gonna try to do the same now, if he is able to. He'll get podium because of Cucumber 5-second time penalty. But that penalty most probably going to be removed anyway. Cucumber now is very close to Thales there. But still, yeah, with the penalty removed, Thales has to do everything to cover Slippery Cucumber. Jane locks his tires a bit there. Oh, Cinnamo very, very close there. I was saying this guy overtook Cucumber at the first lap of the races. Now we have to check Cinnamo. What will Cinnamo do now? And Dino gets another penalty there. We have a yellow flag. Max DNF the race. Final lap of the race, going to be 1-2 for Mercedes. Jane played perfectly today. Thales, great job by him too. Great teamwork by these guys. Cinnamo very, very close to Cucumber. Now he's through. Cinnamo is in front of Slippery Cucumber now. It's third place for Cinnamo. It's going to be podium for Jane, for Thales, and for Cinnamo. And Cinnamo can even get P2 now. This could completely destroy Mercedes 1-2. Jane locking a bit his tires there. Yeah, this could completely be the end of Mercedes 1-2. They were building so strong. But we'll see. We are going to go on board with Jane finally after a lot of bad and terrible luck. Today it's going to be redemption day. He played perfectly all his cards and finally is going to take his first win of the season. Jane wins. Jane wins the Canadian Grand Prix, followed by Thales, who takes second place. 1-2 for Mercedes, first team who does a 1-2, and Marusura is into P4 because of penalties, and it's 3-4 for AlphaTauri. Mercedes 1-2, AlphaTauri 3-4, Slippery Cucumber into P5. Oh, but we're forgetting about that penalty that Cucumber that most probably is going to be removed, so this may change. AlphaTauri is 3-4. Dino Vino Bambino gets 6 of the race. Stanley gets 7. Finally was able to recover a bit. What a race! So Janet wins the race, Thales gets second place, 1-2 for Mercedes, and Cinnamon finally completes the podium on that third place. Great race, very fun to watch, and finally Janet has got his first win of the season after the terrible luck he has been having on the last races, and finally has been Redemption Day and definitely going to be my driver of the day. Played his strategy perfectly, got pole position, got the win. Yeah, definitely Jane is my driver of the day today. So now we are going to go with the national anthem from Finland for the race winner Janne. So that was the Finland national anthem and the German national anthem for race winner Janne and for Team Mercedes. Now we're going to go with the interviews, post-race interviews. I know we have been having a lot of problems with this, so if we have any people watching, I would like you to tell us if there are any problems now on the interviews. Yes, I'm adding Cucumber now. Don't know the reason why this hasn't been working, but if not, we just do it for fun then. Okay, we're ready to start. So first I'll start with you, Jane. Well, congratulations for your win. Finally, after a lot of bad luck, finally you got that P1. Great lap at qualifying and great race too. You seem to have lost a bit of pace in some moment, but well, also that safety car came. I think that's payback after all the bad luck. So what would you say about that? Oh, so you finally were thinking about the soft, medium soft. Yeah, I thought you could have gone for that one. Then you did very good defending Cucumber on the first laps. Even you didn't have DRS, but you could keep him very good behind. Then I think you met a bit of traffic, right? So that worried you or not when you got overtaken by Cucumber because of all the traffic and all that? And how did those final laps felt? I think you didn't have any penalties, and you had Thales there who overtake Cucumber at the restart, so that helped a lot. Having two cars on the front, you could cover Cucumber there. Okay, Janet. So I think that's all I have to ask. So thank you for your time and congratulations for your win. There may be more on the next races. Yeah, you're welcome. So thank you for your time. Congratulations for your win and enjoy it. Enjoy, man. Good luck with that. Okay, Thales, now I'm going with you. Well, I think you start the race on P7. You did a very good start getting into P5. Then you had some battle with Checos, but finally you were able to get into P2. You played perfectly the strategy with Jane, and very good, well-deserved result. That 1-2 for you guys. So what could you say about all the race in general? So you felt the pressure on those final laps against Cockenberg. And what about that final lap with Cinnamon? He was very fast. He even overtook Cockenberg at the final laps. You were ready for that too. Yeah, I saw that it was a very close finish, but finally you got that well-deserved P2, that well-deserved 1-2 for Mercedes. So congratulations on your second podium of the season and that P2. Let's hope that next one will be P1. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, Thales. Bye. Okay, Cockenberg, now I'm going with you. Well, that was a very intense race, I have to say. Probably not very happy with that last safety car. But at the end, it's points that you... That's more point for you that now have given you the championship lead. So what could you say about the move Thales did on you at the relaunch? Were you surprised? Well, but finally, after all, it was a good result for you. It's some points less in the championship between you and Baraka. Well, now you are the new championship leader. So, looking forward for the next race next week at France, which is a very similar story to this track. It's very easy to corner cut there too. So, also penalties are going to play a very important paper on the result next week. About Baraka Cup, well, the reason why he's going so slow because he has pedal problems, so he's racing on the controller, so that's why. Well, so now while Baraka Cup is weak, you have to try to get all the points possible till when he comes back strong again with his new wheel in some weeks probably. So we'll see. It's still a long way to go. We are not even half of the championship. So we'll see. Okay, thank you, Cockenberg, for your time and congratulations for, well, your good result. P4, I think it will be without the penalty. So congratulations for that. See you, Cockenberg. Hope for a good race there too. Okay, so that will be all for today. Again, a very fun race. I was very happy that today it was fun because of very good fights at track strategies and not because of a lot of accidents happening. There were accidents, but it was not so big as last weekend at Baku. So last weekend we got Stanley, who won that race. Today we have Jane, who has won at Canada. We already have our 6th winner of the season. Still, I think there may be more, definitely. So we'll see what happens on the next races. But that's gonna be everything for today. So hope you enjoyed racing, hope you enjoyed watching, and see you back next week at France at Paul Ricard, which is also a difficult track in terms of corner cutting. So thanks everyone again, and goodbye.